A rich man drops cards to test the honesty of a beggar. When the beggar sees the cards, he starts collecting them and tells his son that these cards belong to a respectable man and we should return them. The beggar's son asks, "How will we find his address?" The beggar says, "I will ask someone. These must be important for his work." The beggar tells his son to take care of their belongings while he goes to return the cards. The beggar knocks on the rich man's door. A boy opens the door and the beggar says, "The owner of this house forgot these cards in the park." The boy looks at the cards in surprise and looks around, then tells the beggar to go away, saying he will give the cards himself and closes the door. The beggar feels a little surprised. The boy looks at the cards happily and says, "My father never gives me money now. All these cards are mine." Meanwhile, the boy's father comes and tells his son he is getting late for office and asks him to come along. The boy says he cannot go and goes to his room. The father becomes worried and says, "When will this boy understand?" The beggar runs back to the place where he left his son and starts calling him again and again. The boy comes to his father and the father checks if he is hurt. The boy says, "A powerful man came and took all our belongings." The father says, "At least you are safe after some time." The rich man arrives. The beggar asks, "Are you the rich man?" And he says, "Yes," and shakes hands. The beggar says, "I brought the cards to your house. Did you get them?" The rich man says, "Yes," just to make him feel good. The rich man asks, "Is this your son?" The boy says, "A man came and took our things." The rich man says, "Do not worry, I will give you more things. But I have one task. We must go to the house and return the cards so I can know who is loyal." They agree at the door. The rich man gives the cards to the beggar and says, "I will secretly watch the scene." The boy opens the door angrily and asks, "What is the problem?" Now the beggar says, "I found these cards in the park." The boy snatches the cards and says, "Why do you always find cards?" and threatens to call the police. The beggar says, "No, we are leaving." The boy looks at the cards happily and says, "Now, I will enjoy a lot the boys." Father feels ashamed hearing this. The rich man brings both of them inside the house. The beggar and his son say they are very hungry. The rich man says, "Okay, I will do something." The boy angrily comes to his father, throws his things and says, "I do not want to do this," and asks why these beggars are here. The rich man says, "I like these people more than you. They came twice to return my cards and you hid them from me, so I do not like you, and you cheated me." The boy angrily says, "I never liked you from the first day." The father angrily tells him to be quiet and says, "Even being my son, you are not loyal to me. These poor beggars are more loyal to me," and tells his son to leave the house, saying, "I do not need you." The son holds his father's feet and begs for forgiveness. The father says, "Not only from me, but also from these poor people." The boy also begs them for forgiveness. The beggar asks the father to please forgive him once, as he is your only son. The father says, "If you ask, I will give him one chance, but he must always be loyal to me." In this house, the boy happily hugs his father. Greed can destroy relationships and trust. If you like our video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel.